Good evening. I am hereby calling to order the January 15th meeting 2026 of the Sebastian City Planning and Zoning Commission. We will begin our meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Yes. Mr. Barton?
Present.
Ms. Cottenberg?
Here.
Mr. Carter? He's not here, no. Okay, sorry. Ms. LaRusso?
Here.
Mr. Reno?
Here.
Ms. Battles?
Here.
Ms. Kinchin?
Here.
And Ms. Giese?
Here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Announcements for tonight. Mr. Carter has been excused from this meeting, and his alternate, our alternate, Mr. Garton, will be voting in his place. Also, an appeal to the Commissioner's denial of the Amron RV and Boat Storage Facility at our December 18th meeting has been submitted, and in accordance with the timeline specified in the Land Development Code, the hearing of that appeal before the City Council has been scheduled for Wednesday, January 28th at 6 p.m. So please mark your calendars if you have an interest. Thank you. Also, we have a note from Mr. Carter this evening as part of what we are required to do at this meeting is to nominate and elect a chairperson and a vice chair. Mr. Carter has sent the note indicating that just in case somebody felt the desire to nominate him, he would not accept a nomination. So if you feel, and I appreciate him letting us know that. Thank you. Okay, our next point of business is the approval of the minutes of our previous meeting from December 18th. I believe you've all had an opportunity to review them. And if you have no additions or corrections, anyone, then I will entertain a motion to accept them as submitted.
I move that the, I move that the meetings as written for Thursday, December 18th be approved.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion is carried. We have a public hearing this evening. And would Attorney read the title, please?
Absolutely. This is a preliminary plat approval for a two-lot commercial subdivision located at 600 Schumann Drive.
Okay. If there is anyone here who would like to, from the public, who would like to make comments or bring items to on the floor regarding this particular hearing, we do have a 5-minute input limitation. And if you are going to give any testimony, you need to be sworn. or file or turn in what do they call it? The card at the back of the room that has the oath on it, the oath cards. I would like the presentation of the applicant at this time.
No, this isn't quasi judicial, it's just a public hearing. What? No, the fact that it's on the agenda untables it. It's not quasi judicial, so we can move forward. Go.
Good evening, Planning and Zoning Commissioners. My name is Joseph Schulke Biddle and Stoddard, Vero Beach, Florida. I reside here in the city of Sebastian, and I'm here tonight representing Todd Maxwell in his proposal to get the preliminary plat approved for the property at the northwest corner of Schuman Drive and US 1. That property had housed, it was a residence, I think, at one time. It was converted to a commercial use. There was a kind of a holistic medicine used there for a long time, and then it was empty for a long time. It's since been demoed and is sitting there empty. My client has proposed just basically to subdivide that into 2 lots to potentially make it a little bit more developable. When we do that, we're also proposing to put a master stormwater system in. We're proposing to make sure there's water and sewer services for both lots, and we're proposing some additional landscaping on the site. Normally, landscaping wouldn't be required, but you may recall it was a year and a half ago, they came to you and they did city council because they did a land swap for a little small piece of property between the Schuman Park and this property, because it was just really odd shaped. It was kind of like a little corner piece sticking out, sticking into it and then into the park, and it just made sense to have almost like an even land swap and just make a nice even lot line. In doing so, my client agreed to landscape the perimeter of our site, even though you usually wouldn't do it at the preliminary plat level, as well as add additional landscaping in the park, add a crosswalk at US 1 crossing to the, which would be the southwest corner, so from the northwest to southwest corner, adding a crosswalk across Schuman Drive parallel to US 1, adding a sidewalk down Schuman Drive all the way past the railroad or to the railroad tracks. You know, when they put the railroad in, they actually put the new crosswalks through the railroad. And so we'll be able to bring the sidewalk from US 1 all the way down to there. So there's some extra things that the applicant agreed to do as part of the agreement for the annex, for the land swap. But what we're really here tonight, and I just want to remind you that we did all that, but what we're really here tonight is just to ask for a preliminary plat approval to subdivide this property into 2 lots. What would happen if you do approve this after this, and we get our approvals, is we would get a subdivision construction permit, if you will, to actually do the improvements, the generalized improvements for the water and sewer and the drainage, the landscaping. And we would submit a final plat, which I don't know if it goes to P&Z, it certainly goes to City Council, just to actually record those 2 lots at a later date. We are not here tonight asking for approval of actually buildings or what's going to be there. We don't know what's going to be there. It could be any approved commercial use that's approved in that zoning district. You know, it could be fast food, it could be convenience store, it could be banks, it could be who knows, and we don't really know. But what we're doing is trying to set it up so it's almost like pad ready. So when someone wants to develop and bring in their use, a lot of the infrastructure is already there, and it'll make it an easier process for them to get approved and an easier process for the staff to approve it, because we've got a lot of that stuff out of the way. So it's really pretty simple. So I don't think I need to add any more other than that. Other than this, I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. I did want to mention I did review staff report. We're in complete agreement with the staff report. And so if you have any questions, I'll answer them. Otherwise, I'll sit down and let you all deliberate.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Staff presentation, please.
Good evening. So this is preliminary replat of 1.94 acres, as the applicant said, on the corner of Schuman and US 1. And as he stated before, this was as part of a land swap that was done of 0.06 acres back in 2023 to clean up the lot and make sure that we can work in partnership. One of those things that we did in working in partnership is that there were some stipulations in Exhibit C that were done in regards to landscaping and how that area was going to be beautified. And all of those are outlined in the staff report as well, and I can go over them. But there's basically 5 different things in landscaping enhancement that the applicant is going to do as part of this preliminary plat agreement. And with that, staff finds that it's in compliance with our land development regulations and our comprehensive plan. And staff recommends approval with the condition that they do everything in Exhibit C, which is the landscape requirements. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you may have.
Thank you. Do we have anyone from the public here who would like to give any input, either in favor or opposed? Okay. You've summarized already, and I still remember every word you said. Do we have any questions from any of the members here of the commission? No question?
I have none.
No? Okay. It's a testament how well put together the package is. No one has any questions. I hereby close the hearing. We will have any deliberation that we need to make. If there is no discussion available, then we will entertain a motion. Any discussion?
I just want to thank our planning and zoning staff for the work they put in when applications come in before we even see them. They make sure all checks and balances, they make sure it meets all our code, they make our job very, very easy. Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else? I have just one thing. As well as thanking the staff, I would like to thank Mr. Schulke for putting this together, because I think it's an excellent idea. It would be so positive if we had more sites that were already set up, so that when the end user comes in, we could cut the time down, cut the stress level, and save everybody a lot of time. Thank you very much for doing that. I think it's a fabulous idea.
And I would say I think it's good to see, like, some infill projects, right? Like, it's already a site that's been used, and we're looking to, I like the idea of it being a higher and better use and, an opportunity for the community. So I think it's great.
Okay. No other comments? Can we have a motion, please?
I'll make a motion that we recommend to City Council for approval of the replat of the Schuman property, along with the public benefit listed based on Exhibit C that the staff is requesting.
The second for that?
I'll second.
Okay. A motion and a second. And could we have a roll call vote, please?
Yes. Ms. Kinchin,
Yes.
Ms. Battles,
Yes.
Ms. Cottenberg,
Yes.
Mr. Garten,
Yes.
Mr. Reno,
Yes.
Ms. Gacy,
Yes.
and Ms. LaRusso.
Yes.
The vote is 7-0 in favor. The motion carries.
Thank you. Okay. We have no unfinished business, but we do have, under new business, election of a chair and vice chair for the coming year. Motions? I can't ask for a motion yet.
I recommend Louise Cottenberg for chairman.
I'll second that.
Who seconded? Battles, okay.
Okay, I thank you very much, and I accept that nomination. Vice chair?
I'll recommend Linda Kinchin as vice chair.
I second.
Thank you. I accept also.
Okay. We have nominations in place. Could we have a vote, please? We'll start with the chair.
Yes. Ms. LaRusso?
Yes on both.
Ms. Gacy?
Yes on both.
Mr. Reno?
Yes on both.
Ms. Battles?
Yes.
Mr. Garten?
Yes on both.
Ms. Kinchin?
Yes on both.
Ms. Gottenberg?
Yes, on both.
Okay, it is 7-0. Again, motion carries.
Thank you very much. That concludes our business this evening. We can all go home, eat something warm, put a quilt on the bed.